1. Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped, back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving back into some PvP tier list stuff, bringing the boy Itachi back onto the channel, and we're going to be putting all of the legends and PvP rare recruits and 20 cost characters onto a tier list for you guys to break down what are the best PvP characters in the game worth investing in, and which ones are not so much worth it. But Itachi, my man, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Stumped?
Good, bro. Good, bro. Welcome back to the channel. Big hit last week when we did our meta team PvP tier list. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, yeah.
Yeah, so as we said in that video too, remember, this is just our personal opinion playing the game. Everyone plays the game differently. You might have differentiating opinions. Let me know what they are in the comment section below. But like I said, just remember, this is just the way we sort of see the game as big PvP donnies. Now, we do like to rate characters sort of within the meta. I do have a bunch of different tiers and stuff like that. And in today's video, we are going to have to go through a lot of characters, because I don't think I've done this into the One Piece Day celebration. I think I was pretty slack around New Year's, and I think I might have missed New Year's, but from the tier list that I can see in front of me, the latest update is One Piece Day. So we got a lot to go through, my man.
Yeah.
And
almost 1 year.
Yeah, almost. And there's a lot has changed since the One Piece Day celebration.
A lot of changes, yeah.
A lot of changes. So, if the character doesn't really meet the meta-based tier, or doesn't really fit as like a meta-based option, we're just going to gloss through them very quickly. But for the big boppers, we are going to try and spend a little bit of time. We're not going to try and sit here for too long, but at the same time, as you guys saw in that last video, we do like to get carried away when it comes to PvP. So, you ready to dive in, my man?
Yeah.
Alright, so if we just bring up the tier list from last One Piece Day celebration, this is what we have here. So we have the top 10, and obviously we will be doing some massive changes here. I just want to quickly run through the tiers. We have the top 10, we have the godly tier, which these characters basically could fit into your meta teams. The reason they're probably not top 10 is because they don't really carry a team, or they might just not be like the creme de la creme of the PvP game mode. Remember, PvP also now has Assault Rumble, and it also has Grand Party. I do have a tier for Grand Party, but as for Assault Rumble, I don't have one. I think we're probably just going to remove that tier, and we'll just rank them just as a whole in PvP and the other PvP game modes, because whilst Assault Rumble and Grand Party are their own thing, they obviously stem back to the original that is the regular PvP game mode. So if we go down here, we have Amazing. These characters are probably like just a little bit lower value than the godly characters. Then we have the Grand Party monsters, which again, I feel like we'll probably change that. We have the Great tier, which again, just not as good as Amazing. Terrific with Advantage. This one I'm actually just going to move up, because I think this is probably a bit of a better tier than, say, Great. These characters all really work well when you are going up against the opposite types, or the opposite something. So, for example, Jinbei, he's a demon against strength characters, but in saying that, he probably doesn't find a way onto like a good quick team that can take down majority of the game. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. So we can move down there. We have an option. Like, these characters are pretty like bad. We have great unit but bad team. Like, all these characters have like good potential, and like there's one I'm looking right here, like Nami, for example. As soon as Strikers took off, like, we knew Nami was going to sort of go to the moon. Same with Doflamingo when he's level 11 break. So like, perfect examples. These characters are great, but they just didn't have a good team at the time. Defensive Beasts, like, these characters can be pretty much run on defensive teams. Other than that, they kind of suck. And then as we go down, we kind of just go like okay, I guess. Nami's still bugged and bad. I think Nami is actually just like okay. Like, I actually don't even think she's bugged. I think she actually just works the way that she's meant to work, like, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
All right, so let's sort of scroll down, scroll back to the top. Let's take a quick look. We're going to leave the top 10 as is, and we can make changes to that later. But let's just take a look at the godly tier. Any characters screaming out to you right now that need to move? Because there's a lot. A lot needs to move.
Versus Kid can be
Versus Kid, I reckon he's still amazing though. Like, you can still run him on a shooter team.
Nah, I will drop him further, man.
You think further? You like?
Yeah.
Look, I still think he's amazing. I think you're underselling him just a little bit compared to what some of the other characters in the game. We'll leave him there, and we'll see what other echelons of characters fall, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
For me, I think Tesoro needs to come down.
I will be a bit harsh. This
Itachi is the harsh one out of the two of us, to be honest. I still give hope to characters where Itachi's like, nah, cut them loose. They suck. Like, this man was screaming at the heavens that Int Luffy dropped off at New Year's time. And honestly, like, to be fair, you are right now, but I don't know if, like, at New Year's was the right time to be making that call. But hey, you're onto it before everyone else.
Yep.
Next one down, I'm going to drop Kaido and Tazora. I think both of these characters have fallen off a lot.
I think Kaido is still amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only dropping them one tier. I'm not sending them to the realm. You know, just dropping them down one tier. Anyone else that you can see here that's screaming at you?
Yeah, Frankie is up. The Dex.
Yeah, you reckon both of these characters need to drop?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I've been running the PK 150 challenge, and the Usopp is in that Dex team, and my shooter team's been getting clapped. So,
we put him there for now.
We'll put him
godly is godly.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, if we're in that vein, like Cracker definitely has to come down. I would say that Blackbeard has to come down. I would say Sanji has to come all the way down here to terrific with advantage. I don't run this Sanji anymore unless I'm versing Int. Same with Jin actually. Like they just go sort of hand in hand. Anyone else?
I will remove Pudding for sure.
Pudding come down.
Pretty...
Yep, I agree. I would say that this Shanks can come down.
Yep.
I would say both the Giants.
Soul, definitely.
Soul can come down, yeah, I agree. I would even say Blue Jam can come down. I'd say Atlas can come down. I could say Yamato can come down.
Yamato.
Cat Blackwood for sure can come down.
Bonnie?
Oh, look, Bonnie. Bonnie's right on the cusp for me. I'll allow it. Because I don't run her on my meta int team anymore, so... But she's still very good.
I think Jack as well. Like his time is over.
Jack is very versatile, so I agree that he needs to kind of come down. I think Ace is probably in that same vein.
And I think Sanji as well, man.
Oh, really? That hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts, man. I think Sanji's right on the cusp. Look, we'll do it for now.
Also Fly Luffy.
Yeah, no, I think he needs to come like down. I think he needs to come down like here. I don't rate this character anymore, like at all.
Yeah.
But I do know people still like him, so we'll bring him here. As for character, I want to bring
drop a lot.
Yeah, no, I want to bring Kaido up. I think Kaido
really
is fantastic, bro. Especially in like Salt Rumble, for example. He's so good. Like damage dealers obviously have just gotten a little bit more value, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But in saying
we count Assault Rumble as well, or?
Yeah, look, if I'm talking regular PvP, I don't really find a place for him, but like, he's one character that I think would be like right on the cusp. As for the amazing tier, any characters here that we want to bring down, I think Akainu just has to come down to terrific with advantage now. Like, let's be real, you're not running Akainu unless you're versing strength.
Correct.
Anyone else you can see? Like, I can see a lot here that needs to change. Like Chopper needs to come down unless you're versing Free Spirit. I don't ever run Chopper.
Yeah.
This Luffy has fallen off something fierce.
Okay, I guess.
You reckon?
Put him. Yeah.
I reckon he's an option. I wouldn't say he's that bad.
Option, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely an option. my man's on demon smoke. I think we drop Shiki 2 again with advantage. Like,
I think that. Yeah, correct. I agree.
I would say that. What's his name? S-Shark can come down to great. I think Akainu has to come up to godly, right? This Akainu is so good.
For now, leave him there. I agree.
Anyone else we can drop down? I think Doflamingo's definitely seen his time.
He is okay, I guess, or an option. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's probably like Grand Party worthy, but like I said, I feel like this tier just has to go in general. I think this tier is just like Grand Party's now just become like a part of the game.
I agree.
Oh, waifus also need to come up. This waifu is godly now with their level limit break.
Godly, man. Godly.
Yeah. Brook can come down. I think he's sort of just... He's just like a great option. I'm going to drop this tier. A few more. Because, like, let's be real. We don't really care too much about that. Sanji.
Shout out to... Yeah. Shout out to Kevo. Remove that Kuzan.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I honestly think that he's like not even an option at best. Like he's probably just...
He's an option.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's where I'd be harsh. I'd get rid of him. He can go. King, I think King's got to come down. He's just great. King's just like, I just don't run King ever.
Yep. He's too slow.
He's way too slow.
Problem.
This Toki needs to come up to terrific with advantage. This Law needs to come up like to amazing.
I'm putting amazing. Yep.
Garp can probably come down to option.
That Zoro.
Yeah.
Can go down to okay. I'll get.
I think he's an option
Harsh,
if you're not using Luffy's or Sanji.
He's terrible, man.
I don't think he's that bad. I think Odin's probably like fallen off.
Yeah. Remove Odin.
I think Roger as well can probably come
Option.
down great. Nah,
Oh,
they're still
great,
great.
yeah.
They're still great characters. Great. I think Momo as well. This Momo, where'd he go? This one. He can
Quick one.
Yeah, quick Momo.
Great. Yeah. He is great.
Who can come
Moria?
down? Yeah, Moria can come down. Moria's just a great character. And then
I think Cracker should go down.
even more. I think that all the slashers should. K-Dad should go down more. So the thing with Cracker, like he was like a really good option. He was actually better than Odin at one point, but now like Odin's just better. Luffy Yamato could probably come down to great too. I think they've definitely fallen off. Shiryu's probably still up here and amazing just because of his typings. Would you agree? Just because he's driven slasher.
Nah. I will drop him.
All right, I'll put him in terrific with advantage because he is good against strength. He's very good against strength.
That's a good spot for him.
Sanji again terrific with advantage, and same with Dalton. I think Dalton's
What?
just
Bullet can go down.
nah. Bullet's so good on benches. Then if you're saying
You think
Bullet,
so?
if you're saying Bullet, then Law's got to come down too, and Rebecca Toy Soldier.
Okay, remove.
All three of them have to come
Leave
down.
him there for now.
Nah, fuck
But
it.
I will
Nah, fuck it.
remove
Nah, fuck it. Stick to your guns.
Tanjiro.
Kanjuro can come down. Yeah, no, Kanjuro can come down too, and so can
He's
Enel.
so bad.
Inazuma can stay. Om can stay. Smoker can stay. Usopp can definitely stay. This Usopp with level limit break could make an argument. He comes up here for me.
I think Ohm can also be replaced. Like
think-
he's not that good. Maybe
I mean,
advantage.
he's still terrific with advantage because he's just what he
Yeah,
does to
yeah.
side characters is so cooked.
Like
yeah,
K-Dad, Odin also can be.
I think K-Dad can come down. I don't think Odin. I think Odin needs to come down. I think Odin's
I
still
would leave
pretty good.
Odin.
Yeah.
He
and
has
I-
the CD.
And I think the Giants can still stay there too.
Yeah,
I'll-
cat.
Which one?
Cat one.
Cat Viper.
Cat.
He can probably come down too. Actually,
Yeah.
he was just a great option on the bench because there was so many int slashes. So
Yeah, they're old. They're old meta.
basically everything from great down, honestly, are just like really old characters that like you might sort of see good bench options for. Like for example, like the ones that I can shout out, like Sasaki, Bullet, Cat Viper, Fuji, Hina. Would we maybe bring Hina up a little bit just because of that that what's it called team?
Tag system.
Sorry, yeah, because of tags.
Yeah.
I think she's just gonna come up.
Nah.
We'll put her at the back end of amazing just because of the tag. But like you could honestly just run like any character that has a tag that's 20 cost. So like
Yeah.
she's just there because her name's Hina. Like sorry, she's an admiral. Oh not admiral,
Yeah.
a navy character. Like this Kazara I think's gonna come up, right?
Yep.
He's like shooters.
Maybe not
Shooters,
for me. Yeah.
shooters are just too good. Like they're so good at the moment. It's hard to argue with any
I
shooter
agree.
character that isn't super high. As for everyone else, like Burgess can come down. Like he sucks.
Option.
The top music is off.
Snake.
Top musical sucks. I actually tried using this Zoro in a showcase. He's
bad, man.
so bad. Like his counterpart is like ridiculous, but he's just so bad. I think Strusun has fallen off. Momo's fallen off. Yep.
Blackbeard.
Which Blackbeard? This one? Yeah.
The ink one.
He sucks.
Yeah.
I'd say this Ace sucks.
Yeah.
This Kazara Fuji's.
Fuji.
Nah, Kazara Fuji's probably still
Yeah.
okay. This Kazara is definitely fallen off.
Oh, Luffy with the straw
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah. See you later.
And he's so old.
Yep, see you later. This Zoro actually like never took off. He was pretty bad. S-Snake again. S-Snake's probably better than
Yep.
most, but like other than that, I think this kid just needs to come up to terrific with advantage.
What about Yamato, the inked one?
This one?
Like, Yeah.
What? Because she's in striker. That's pretty much the only benefit I can see for her.
Yeah.
She kind of sucks though, man. I think
Leave her there.
I think she's pretty bad.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Komurasaki's pretty bad now too. Sop's
Nah, I like her.
What? Yeah.
But I will leave her okay.
Oh, this Whitebeard sucks.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
You can put her down.
Now, coming down here, like for great unit, bad team, we got to bring Nami up, right? Now, where are we thinking for Nami?
Nami,
amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
The striker team is just like it's not perfect, but it has gotten a shitload better. And if we're talking Assault Rumble, like Nami, like has to come. Like she's so ridiculous. And then Doflamingo, I think he's probably just, I think he's just great, honestly. His level limit break makes him very good, but like he doesn't save the driven team by all means. So,
it's not what they need.
Yeah. Then as for like defensive beasts and stuff, again, this is sort of just filler tiers. And the rest is just kind of whatever.
Yeah,
so honestly, I could
almost remove that.
I could probably just do this for now because like I don't think we're at a point now where like there's any unit that's great that deserves to save the tier. And then yeah, so okay, Luchikaku and Boa were already on the tier list, but that's pretty much I think we're pretty much set to go now. Just looking at what we have here.
Yeah, we can switch around.
As we go, we might make some changes. Again, we're not going to touch the top 10 until the very end of the video. We will talk about the characters that we put in the top 10, so make sure you guys watch the whole video. Otherwise, you probably won't understand. You might leave a comment, and we just might call you an idiot. But look, we still love you, and we appreciate the comment. So we'll scroll on down now. Let's blast through some of these because again, this has been a hot minute. So this Boa, she's trash. Like she sucks. Like there's nothing to talk about. 20 cost Beppo, nothing to talk about. But we did get a 20 cost 5+. It's actually pretty good. The Kuzan. This Kuzan.
You like him more than me.
I definitely overrate him a little bit more than you. I think he could probably go amazing. Just because of his versatility, not only on the shooter team, but on the free spirit team. And any character that's obviously 20 cost has that edge of just being 20 cost. He's free to play as well. He's very, very good. Like very, very good.
You can also level him up to 150.
Yeah, very easily. And like Dex shooters can be a thing. Dex free spirit can be a thing. The regular free spirit, the regular shooter. So I think he's amazing. But again, I think he's towards the back end. If he was a pay to play unit, I think he'd be great. But I think just again, 20 cost, free to play, like very, very good character. Moving down now, we have Luchikaku. I think Luchikaku are pretty good, but again, Driven are just kind of they don't need another legend. I think they're probably just an option, a bench option maybe.
Yep.
San Juan Wolf. What a beast. Wait, do I have Pizarro here? I think I missed Pizarro.
I think I saw him somewhere.
You did?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, there he is. I'll bring him up. Yeah, cool. Yeah, remember I said at the start of the video they did that weird thing and the icons? Yeah, so we had Pizarro and we had San Juan Wolf. Take it away. These guys came out of nowhere, dude.
Yeah. Like, Wolf he's so good, like, defensively. The issue is, like, it's hard to fit him sometimes. Like, you want to have him on the team. Like, that's the only issue I have.
Can we both agree that they're godly, though?
Godly, for sure.
Yeah.
And he clashes with the Big Mom Katakuri.
Yeah, so that's the big issue for San Juan Wolf for me. It's like he clashes with Big Mom Katakuri a lot. Doing the same thing, putting up a counter mechanic for the entire team that's a lower one than what they provide. I believe he does a target lock on himself, but look, he's a defensive piece. He does good damage. Again, 20 cost character. He's driven powerhouse. You do need to have 5 driven or powerhouse characters on the team to get his nerfs. He does nerf the enemy team as well, which was like very rare, and it obviously came in with Blackbeard, but we saw how powerful it was when you had this guy and these two on the same team. Pizarro is a free spirit powerhouse. Very strange combination.
Yeah. Very weird. I like him more in the free spirit team, to be honest.
I 100% agree. I think this was the first PvP unit that we got that was just like solely based around free spirit. Every free spirit team was always just a 6-man team because they had no support with 20 cost characters. And then obviously we got like this guy to back it up as well. And then we had this unit as well. The Pizarro is fantastic. Special bind, half stats, nerfs the enemy team. All you need is 5 free spirit or 5 powerhouse units. So you could run him on the powerhouse team, you could run him on the free spirit team. But I agree with you. I think he's just better on the free spirit team, and he's definitely a godly character.
Yeah. And low cooldown as well.
Yes, so. Very low cooldown. He's like 25, I think he is.
Something like that. I
think so. Next we have the 5+ Vegapunk. He's an option. Can be run on strength and strength.
I haven't used him. Yeah. I have no clue.
He's an option, but he's kind of like not a great option. Suru. Well, what's your take on Suru? Because like I'm not a huge fan of Suru, but I do see her ran a lot, especially in Grand Party. She's really good in Grand Party.
I want to like her more. Like she's good on the front. The issue is to have a spot on the shooter team.
I agree. Like she has so much cooldown, and I believe she has like a pretty good HP cut, like a 30% HP cut on a very, very fast cooldown. But if you're not running her with like Buggy and then like Usopp Lilith, where you're just spamming like special rollback and shit, it's very hard to fit her in the team though. So
I will still put her on amazing, I guess.
Yeah, I think she's amazing. I think she's toward the back end of amazing. Looking at this actually now, I would probably bring Shanks down to great. I think Shanks has fallen off.
You missed that Kuzan, Sai Kuzan.
Oh yeah, fuck Earth I did. Yeah, fuck Earth we did. Get out of here, boy. Get out of here. I mean, he actually can be used against in teams, so I'll slap him in terrific with advantage. Alright, Crocodile. Look.
Haven't used.
Okay, I guess. So. York, this is your girl. I'll let you take this one away.
Godly, nah. I put her in amazing.
You're wondering godly? No. She's amazing. She's amazing. She's good. She's good. Her big problem is the restrictions. Like 5 driven, 5 cerebral, and 5 in characters. That's too much, man. You're asking way too much now.
I think it's 6 or 5. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's 5. I'm pretty sure it's 5, but like she does different stuff if you have 5 cerebrals, you have 5 driven, or if you have 5 in characters. Like the 5 in and cerebral thing is fine because if you're running Atlas, like it's very easy to sort of combine. Like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 5, 6. Like there's plenty of in cerebral characters, but like for them to be in cerebral and driven, like
maybe when cerebral gets a little bit better.
Maybe, but until then, Stussy, yeah, look, she's okay. I did use her for the very first Grand Assault Rumble season, but she's nothing. She's nothing too fantastic. This Vega lads, I don't know if you've seen the Vega lads. They're actually really good.
Yeah.
Very, very good. But the team just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Rollback.
Could have been great.
I think they give cooldown as well. Sanji Pudding, they're bad. Here we go. Now we're getting to some sauce. Some sauce.
One of my favorites, yeah.
Honestly, I completely glossed over this character's kit when she released. Didn't even look at her PvP, and everyone's like summoning like crazy. I'm like, fuck is everyone summoning for Christmas Uta for? What the hell? And then I versed her in PvP, and I was like, oh, I see. She's very good. Very good.
Yeah, I think Tony summoned for her. Like,
of course he did.
And we all cried. Yeah. We didn't have her. But I got her on a ticket, and you didn't get her.
I only recently pulled her on the latest celebration. Not the... Yeah. Like it's the start of the anniversary. That's when I pulled her.
So late, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I literally went for her because of Assault Rumble.
She's used everywhere in the end. Assault Rumble, GP.
Yeah, she's fantastic. She's a shooter. She's a shooter too, so you can make that crazy fighter shooter team. She gives massive cooldown. She does healing. She has a fantastic super special. Only real drawback is that she needs to take 3 specials to get her super special. But if you have her and Kobe next to each other, sort of just like spamming specials, it's very frustrating to deal with. And you can just like strength can wipe fights in the first 30 seconds with the 2 of them.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like the RNG they need is pretty nuts, especially if you have like waifus, the Kuma 6+. Yeah, you can do some pretty wild things. Apologies for the scrolling as well. I know the computer gets a bit whack when we scroll too much, but there's like only
this one is for you.
No, this is the wrong Vivi Rebecca. This is
it's the wrong one.
This is the Christmas one. We'll talk about that one when we get to it. But we got some big hitters now. We've got Strength Luffy from the New Year celebration. And we've got Sabo from the New Year celebration, Wipe It, and Ace. What are we looking for these 3 characters? For me, I've got Luffy and Sabo and Godly. And then
Yeah.
White Bitterness has got to be like, I don't know, maybe great.
Yeah, I'm so mixed on him. Like, if he was like 20 cost, sure.
Yeah.
But
It's hard to fit him in. Like, works on fighter teams, works on powerhouse teams, but like Soul Powerhouse
he's
is
just too
just
weak.
not it.
Yeah.
Fighter getting a bit better with Carrot's release, but still not it. And then like Grand Party, like probably the best Grand Party burst in the game, if I'm being honest. Their burst is just a win button.
He's a beast in Grand Party.
But the only problem is that you have to like you need 8 characters to die or something stupid, which is wild. Like you need your entire team to die, and then you get it for the second fight, and then it's like, well, if I win the second fight, how am I getting it back for the last fight? So,
Exactly. It's a bit of a risk. I saw you use him the last 3 games.
yes, I did. I used him for my last day, and I did testing with him. I think Kazara was better this season, but like still, like with that burst ability, like you can just win. You just pull shit out of your ass. Like it's wild. It's so wild. So yeah, so I think they're great. Like they have that auto proc when they die, which is cool, but it isn't enough to sort of save them like sort of Garp does or Roger going on. As for the Luffy and the Sabo, both these characters are pretty much staples on their team now. Like the Strength Luffy having 2 revives is pretty dumb.
Yeah. See, he's very strong. Good passive. Nothing to complain about.
Goes on strength teams, goes on free spirit teams. Thing is though, like with strength teams, like this guy's just still better in my opinion.
Yeah.
But for free spirit, he's definitely the best Gear 5 Luffy. Like he's definitely overridden this guy, by a fair margin in my opinion. Good damage that goes through defense. Yeah, not much else to say about him. What about Sabo? What do you think about Sabo?
Sabo, I want to like him more. Like he's really good. Great passive, great special. But I wish the haste was all time.
It's weird. It's like the
It's
first.
only like-
Is it the first 30 seconds or is it the first 40 seconds? Something like that.
I think it's 30.
Yeah. So the thing.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Yeah. The thing with him is that the haste. If the haste doesn't hit. If the haste doesn't hit the right characters, it can be a bit of a problem. But it does usually hit characters like S-Hawk and whatnot.
Yeah, like if his passive wasn't that good, I think he will be removed sooner than later. But he's pretty good still. So give him half a year, 1 year maybe, he will be placed. But we shall see.
Yeah, look, for now, I think he's still very good. And, like, Cerebrals. I actually used him in the latest Grand Party Season 2, and he was very good. Very, 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 very fun unit. The 6+ that came alongside them, too. Ooh, holy. The demon of all demons. The 6+ waifus. Absolutely wild.
Easy godly with a shield, confusion.
That's the thing about
Super
Sabo,
special,
too, actually.
like-
Sabo starts with the shield as well.
Yeah.
These two start with shields as well. But yeah, buffs free spirit now, which is crazy. Also buffs int, which is wild. And the confusion just seems to proc all the time. Like, I never miss a proc.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like an 80% chance, I think.
Yeah, it feels like 90, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's just like, if the placement of the enemy team doesn't sit right, you're not going to be, like, hitting every character. But otherwise, like, you are just... Yeah, you're devouring teams. You just and they do actually do damage, which is good. But I feel like the Free Spirit team just lacks a little bit of damage with them. But on the Int team, I think this is where the Waifu 6+ really shine.
Yeah, and she's very hard to take on. Like, if you don't kill her, like, first 40-50 seconds, you will have a rough time.
Yeah, especially with that Super Special as well. The Super Special is guaranteed confusion. And it's for 15 seconds, I'm pretty sure. Which is... like, very hard to dodge.
Yeah. She's a beast.
She is a boost. Character I want to bring down too. I actually want to bring down Roger to amazing.
Yeah.
Roger noted.
You didn't see him. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally missed him. He needs to come down to amazing. Probably Smoothie as well. Smoothie can probably come down.
Lucci.
Maybe just on the cuff. Nah, Lucci's godly. Don't even talk to me about that. Lucci's a beast. He's a demon. He's, like, honestly my favorite 6+ because of just how good he is in PvP. There was another character, so Law can come down too.
Zanji?
No, but Brooke can. Brooke can.
I think his time is over, man.
Well, we might talk about that a little bit later. Let's continue on with some of these characters because there should be a lot of trash. So like, we don't need to talk about you. Let's just quickly like fodder out some of this like baseline here. Leo and Donsai, like, look, they're okay on a strike team, but Sanji and Nami, I don't know if you've used them much. They're an option maybe for fighter teams.
I would put them in great.
Yeah, I think that the chop.
I used them in my wonky. I have a wonky shooter fighter team, and
yes, I did see that. I think I don't know if you have Robin and Chopper. Robin and Chopper seem very, very good. Oh, actually, no, not Robin and Chopper. I'm thinking of Sabo and Bonnie. All right, who else do we want to talk about here? Who can we quickly gloss over? Fuck everything. All these characters have viability now. We can't just like not gloss over them anymore. All right, let's go Fuji and Green Bull. Fuji and Green Bull. What do you reckon? 20 cost unit. Good on fighter teams. Good on slasher teams. But like,
he's too slow. Too weak.
35-second cooldown. Doesn't do much damage. Only has action binding to his disposal. He's just a great unit. Good as a bench option, I suppose.
Yeah.
Morley and Karasu.
I think with investment, like, amazing, easy.
Yeah, the 4-star's really nice. I think just the big problem with the characters needing 8 free spirit is a big ask. Especially with, like, the Revolutionary Army team. If they're, like, one of the characters is cerebral but not free spirit, like, you just lose out on the complete 4-star with Morley Karasu. That's their big option. Their big issue, but they're still an option, and they're still pretty good. Kuma 6+. What do you reckon? Kuma 6+. The beast. I would say Kuma 6+ is the best PvP legend in the game. Like, talking from a PvP based manner.
Oh, you think Kuma is the best one? I believe maybe Pika is an option for the best.
As the best PvP legend in the game?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It fits in three.
Like, I'm talking
three teams. Like.
Yeah, true. It's true. Kuma at 150 though, man. He's something else though. Like, he hits so hard. If you get the force out on the free spirit team and you just stop stuff like Bizarro and Nami Karina, like, he's just an absolute menace. I love running Kuma. Plus, you can throw him on any team. Like, the free spirit team, you can just run and then have like Pika, S-Hawk, and what's his name? Not Pika. Sorry, Kuma, S-Hawk, and there's another like disgusting. Oh, and Kuzan on the bench and just do absolute wild things.
He's a beast, and like you said, on the bench, PK is more on the, like, when you use him, he's always on the front.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but look, we'll get to PK when we get to him. He was a very shocking release. But next we've got Usopp.
But yeah.
Yep, go on. Sorry.
Now you can argue for both, really, like very different units. So.
Yeah, look, I just think Kuma, man, like Kuma, strength team, shooter team, any bench unit, like he's something else. But next we've got Usopp and Lilith, another like crazy unit that just kind of came out of nowhere. Has to be godly, right? Like an absolute demon of a unit, like wild stuff. This Usopp gives him a run for the money though.
Yeah, I believe Usopp Lilith is like, for now, godly, but I can see in the future they will drop. But yeah.
I guess, but like action bind, special burst, like the cooldown reduction they give to the enemy, like it's just pretty wild what they can do. And that shooter team that uses like Buggy, Suru, and just continuously spams Usopp Lilith specials, it's kind of disgusting. And on Cerebral, like they're going to be a staple in Cerebral forever.
Also with Khalifa and all this defense down. So
yes, true. They also dropped defense too. So fantastic unit. Basically like a must run on the shooter team right now, to be honest. Not a must run, but definitely up there. Next we had Sentomaru. Man, we've had some good PvP characters over the last like 6 months. It's been kind of wild. Sentomaru. Yeah. I don't know, man. Sentomaru is good.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? How do you think Sentomaru looks?
Like, I like the unit, but something is like they're missing something. You know? Like maybe if they were hitting 2 units or 3.
I do like that he hits the unit with the lowest HP, so he can bink a kill every now and again.
Yeah.
The cooldown reduction and the attack buff to the highest attack based unit is really, really nice. But like other than that, like I find the special bind removal is probably like the best thing about the character. But other than that, like it's just like a nice 20 cost unit to have on strength and free spirit teams.
Yeah, great passive too. It's hard to fit them in the strength team. Like that's the issue.
Yeah, like you either run him in the front as like kind of like a sacrificial lamb, or you have him as a bench, just unit coming in late. Next we got Buggy. Now you recently pulled Buggy. I don't know if you've had too much.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have too much like time with Buggy, but he's really good. Really, really good unit.
He's really good. I tried him with the Sayuta to like get the special rolling all the time.
Yeah,
he's good, but you also a bit of how do you say a risk running him. Like,
yeah,
the defense.
I definitely agree. Like in like PvP championships, he was working very, very well. Like you get the cooldown reduction with like these two units, for example, and then you have the sword Donnies go absolutely ballistic. But yeah, if you get hit by a special and you don't have, well, I mean the shooter team's pretty susceptible to like death shots like Garp and Roger, Relic Bond, but like man, Buggy, Suru, and then you throw Usopp Lilith in the team, and it is one of the most annoying combinations. And then have S Snake just sort of floating there as well. But yeah, he's pretty versatile. Good on strength teams, good on shooter teams. It's just both the teams are so good. It's hard to find a spot for him. But like I said, I do know a lot of people run him.
I agree. Yeah.
Next we got 6. Wait, yeah, this is 6+ Kuzan. 6+ Kuzan.
This is one of my favorites. Yeah.
I'd say you love this.
So good.
You love this unit. Absolutely love this unit. Now, I'm actually coming around. I do think he's a lot better than this particular Kuzan right here.
Yeah.
I don't think he's as safe as this particular Kuzan, but like the damage numbers that he has is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, the damage numbers, the special bind, and he's very fast too.
Very, very, very fast. And he's just great on the bench. He's just because he's free spirit too, you can throw him on the bench of a free spirit team. I was actually taking on a lot of free spirit teams through Championship. I was having a lot of success, except for the teams that had this bench right here. This bench of Kuma, Kuzan, and S-Hawk were like the only teams I couldn't beat. And like they had to all be 150. But still, like the character hits so hard, it's absolutely wild what you can do. In the front lines of shooters, you can use him in the front line of free spirits, you can use him on like he's just so versatile. And like 6+ 20 cost units, they're so freaking good. Lulu, our goat. Our goat. Lulu,
the beast.
We actually both 150'd this character on release. You used posters, I believe, and I just had some disgusting luck on the banner, and then obviously posted up the rest. Actually, no, I didn't. I waited. I actually waited, and you actually pulled the trigger pretty early. So, what were your initial thoughts on Lulu, like playing around with a 150?
I regret doing it because I pulled like 2-3 copies on the anniversary.
Yeah, but you can't look at that. Like, I mean, I told you not to, but like, but at the same time, like, you can't look back and be like, oh no, I pulled so many copies. Like, you know how many Roger Relic ones I've pulled since I 150 them? It's crazy.
Yeah, like when he pops off, he pops off. Like sometimes he can die. Like that's the risk with everyone.
That's the shooter team though, man. Like the shooter team, like it goes so quick.
Like yes. So he needs to survive for
he's super special.
Seconds.
Yeah, for he's super special, he definitely needs to survive, and that's why I kind of like running that sort of more safe, bulky shooter team, because it allows you to see his super special a lot more. But even still, like the unit hits so damn hard. Bypasses defense. I believe he hits 4 units. He goes 2 units and then 2 units again, and then does 8,000 fixed damage to a Psy powerhouse character. Basically, the unit was designed to counter S-Bear, but at level 150, you actually then just target 2 powerhouse characters, any powerhouse characters, for 10,000 damage. And fixed damage, man, like, especially anything over 5,000, we've seen how powerful, like, the Shanks is with his fixed damage. Anything over 5,000 is just ridiculously disgusting.
Can't remember if it's 8k or 10,000.
I believe it's 8k at level in break 1, and then it goes to 10k at level in break 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, which is absolutely just so disgusting.
He's a beast.
Yeah, very, very good unit.
Like you must have him in the shooter team. You can't run them.
Absolutely. Next we had Zorakaku, and Zorakaku, not as good, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Huge disappointment. I don't know if huge disappointment is the play, but yeah, like if there's just no space on the shooter team for them, like they have to compete with Zora, Sanji for slasher teams. Like I don't know, man. I just haven't really had too much success running them.
I wouldn't even put him in amazing, but
really,
yeah.
Surely, like
yeah.
I don't know, man. I definitely think they're amazing. I don't think they're bad. I have a 151, and I've definitely come up against some int teams with my slasher team and gone to town because he just absolutely devours these characters here. But now with Roger Gaban being a thing, he has a tendency to kill Roger Gaban very quickly, and if you don't have that confusion mechanic off on Roger Gaban, it's basically curtains. So I think he's still an amazing character, very versatile. Like you can run him on multiple teams, which is nice too. Next we have Weevil. Yeah, very, very good.
Good unit, bad team.
Huh?
Yeah. Good unit, bad team.
Good unit, bad team. Yeah, but like you can throw him on the bench, man. Like you throw him on the bench of a striker team. You can run him in the front of a striker team. I honestly think he's just amazing. Like I wouldn't put him in godly. I think the damage numbers he has is great, but like they don't touch what S-Hawk does, and he doesn't have like a functioning team at the moment. Like even on the quick slasher team, I don't run him because I just don't have the room. Like I just find Smoothie's just like way more versatile.
I agree. Like for now, he's just amazing.
Yeah, Quick is just bad, dude. Quick is just so bad. S-Snake. Oof. This character blew me away, actually. I didn't really have too many hopes for this unit when I first read the kit, because I was like, damn, shooters don't have the space. But, like, anytime I build a shooter team now, I'm like, I have to bring S-Snake. She has to come.
Yeah. Like, not much to say. Like, the confusion is very important.
The confusion for me, I think it's more just a cherry on top. Like, it's nice, and it'll obviously stop one character, but this combination here, the amount of cooldown reduction you give the enemy, like the negative cooldown reduction, is, like, so good. It's so nice, and this combination here is what takes down the Free Spirit team, because you just stop, like, Pizarro from going so quickly, you stop, the waifus from going so quickly, and, yeah, it lets Lulu...
Like you're guaranteed to go first.
Pretty much. And then you've got like the strength version, which was actually a little bit better in my opinion at taking down strength. When you had like Kumar, you have S-Snake, you could run the strength Luffy and make a fighter shooter team. Her downside is that she needs 8 fighters and shooters on the team.
Yeah.
But if you are bringing her, like you're building around that anway. Like that's kind of the goal. So, but fighters, look, they suck. Shooters are great, and strength obviously are fantastic. And that strength shooter fighter team that we spoke about in our tier list video, I was actually running that a lot in championship, and it's a good team. That's a really good team.
Yeah, you liked it, right?
Yeah, because Free Spirit was everywhere, and it was just like that. It was the most safest way to take down Free Spirit. All right, next we got Caulifla. Now, I'm a bit higher on Caulifla than you are, but I don't think she cracks godly for me. I think she's very, very good.
I agree.
And I run her in my shooter makeup. But she's very easily replaceable.
Correct. She also needs like Usopp Lilith and S-Snake to work with the defense down and stuff. If the enemy has like 20 defense, like
she does half stats too, though. She does. I believe she does half defense as well. So, or maybe
she shines when but she shines when the enemy has very low.
She does, yes. Look, she does have the ability to just bink one character, which is what I really like. And for example, if say the enemy has like a key unit like Lulu or something like that, Caulifla has that ability to just bink them and just say see you later. Can go on the fighter team as well, and then you basically need to run either Luchikaku or Lulu with the character. Otherwise, you just lose out on like so many different buffs. But if you run a full fighter shooter team as well, you get level 5 defense drop. You lower the enemy's speed with her passive, and then like I said, her special, she can halve the defense. So she targets 3 enemies with a high defense, halves it, lowers defense, and then pops off for damage times 4. So I actually really, really like Cleveland. She's always in my lineups, but I see a lot of people run shooters and don't use her. So
Yeah, especially in GP. The only downside with her as well is 8 fighter and shooters.
Well, yeah, you want to run a full fighter shooter squad as well. But that's the same thing as S-Snake, but I think S-Snake just provides a little bit more to the team than what Khalifa is actually providing. Looking at this now, though, if I'm going to put Khalifa here, I have to put Ryza Shinobu down. I can't have Ryza Shinobu above Khalifa. I just can't do it.
Maybe Usopp.
Yeah, I think Usopp I have to as well. Under that president's. Like, Usopp's so good, but like Usopp Lilith is just way too good. Way too good. Sober Mask. 6+ Sober Mask. There's only one spot for him. He's terrific with advantage, and that's basically it. There's not much to say about Sober Mask. He's good against strength.
I haven't used him.
He's pretty good when you verse strength. But again, like Quick are just like they're so bad that like you don't really want to run Quick.
Yeah.
Even
he's a legend too, so.
Yeah, that's a huge downside too. Any characters of 55 cost when you're looking at these like nerfing based characters can be pretty hard. He does just boost the entire team though, so like you can throw him on like any team at all. It doesn't have to be Quick. Like for example, you could just throw him on Free Spirit, and he's giving an attack speed up level 6, and then does like miss up and weird stuff, and then he gives strength enemies defense down level 7, and then his special just does more damage against strength characters. So pretty lackluster. Really only good against strength units. Yeah. Other than that, like you're not running him. He's just nowhere near. Can't find a spot on the team.
Just mid.
Yeah. King.
I have tried him.
Yep.
You have another unit that's just so much better. So.
Look, I was pretty high on King when I first read his kit, but like this Zoro just like he just wants to be this Zoro, and like he can't be that Zoro. Like he just can't do it. I think with his super special, he's probably going to be a little bit better, but like for now, I think he's just great. Like I don't really have a spot for him in my slasher teams. I definitely don't have a spot for him in my driven teams. But I was thinking that he was probably going to be like, where do we put the Sulongs? I forgot where we moved the Sulongs. They got to be somewhere. I was thinking he was going to be very much like the Sulong characters, but then kind of just didn't perform in that regard. So he's probably like a grand party monster because he's pretty versatile. Like I said, throw him on a driven team, throw him on a slasher team, that'll work. I can't find the Sulongs for the life of me, so you guys understand what I'm trying to say there. Probably a defensive beast. Yeah. Sulong's a defensive. Honestly, he's probably a defensive beast too, if I'm being like completely honest. But I thought I just saw them, but now I can't find them again. That's fine. Or maybe we haven't even got to them. We haven't even got to them, have we? No, we haven't even spoken about them.
No.
Yeah, never mind. But Mihawk was the counterpart that came out alongside him. Mihawk's a lot better. I think with Mihawk's super special, we're going to see some crazy things.
Yeah, Mihawk is good, but you need the investment for him to really shine, I feel.
Without the investment, he just dies. He just dies.
Yeah. He dies before the super special, and maybe even before the first.
The upside is that he only needs 2 specials to survive. But the thing about Slash is that they're built up around speed and they're built up around cooldown reduction. That like defense doesn't exactly exist. And then when you start building defense, you kind of move away from like the strong points of Slashes. But like, look, anyone that does 1.7 times his attack to all enemies that bypasses defense, and then does another 1.7 times attack to high defense units, like that goes through defense. Like he's a defensive, like defense destroying monster. But I think he's probably going to be a little bit better on the Cerebral team than what he is on the Slash team right now. Because again, like he just kind of doesn't fit.
I tested him in the side team as well.
Yep. Oh yeah, that was true. Yep.
One unit.
Yeah. You can run him on the bench too if you have a lot of PP rare recruits. But yeah, he's amazing. But I don't know if I'd put him in like that Goldie echelons. Mr. 3 though. Mr. 3 is just an option. Like the only reason
no experience with this.
Okay, so the only reason I have this guy an option is because he's driven slasher quick. That's the only reason I have him as an option. Other than that, he's just bad. Like he does damage over time level 3 or some stupid shit. It's so bad. Like he's just He's literally saved because of his synergy with Cross Guild. And even still, like, there's just other units that are just better. Quick-driven slashes. He does go on the quick team, which sucks. Goes on the slash team, which is pretty low. He does some attack down. No, he's not. He can't. Well, he can go on the driven team, I guess, but he doesn't buff driven, so that's always the annoying thing. Okay, yeah, he does damage over time level 5, and then does a HP cut. And then if you have 6 or more slasher characters on the team, he gives himself a shield. But he's on a 17 turn cooldown, so very, very low cooldown, and he's super special. Targets 3 enemies for a 50% HP cut. He does damage over time level 10, which is great, but again, super special level 5. And then if 6 or more slashers on the team, he gives himself a shield. He's just an option, man. Like, he's nothing to write home about. Pikqchu, your boy. Your guy.
Yeah, godly.
I agree. Look, I 100% agree. I remember being in like a chat with some other like bigger OPTC players, and we read Pikqchu, and we were just kind of like, he's whatever. He's kind of whatever. And then we tried that PvP challenge.
Yeah.
We tried that PvP challenge, and it was like, holy shit, this guy is strong. Like, so strong. Buffs fighters, buff driven characters. If you have 6 fighters or driven, I believe it is, on the team, he gives massive nerfs. Provides a shield, which is exceptional. And can halve stats, which is always nice.
Always nice to make the team survive. Like S-Hawk, damage from these units. And the shield is very good. The only downside is 6 fighter or driven. Like, you have to build around him like a snake.
Yeah, look, I don't think it's that big of a problem when we're talking regular PvP though, but when you start looking into like Assault Rumble, like PvP championships, when you're doing Super Rumble and you're trying to fit on like boosted characters, it can be a bit challenging. But just talking like straight for like a regular team, he doesn't really have that much of an issue, I found. Like, if you're running him on the strength team, you're running that strength fighter team, which is like this.
Yeah.
And like
already have 3 units.
Yeah. Like, there's no issues at all.
And
Kobe, like Uta, and I think Kumo are the only 2 units that aren't.
Akainu.
Yeah. Akainu's great. And then on the driven team as well, like he's like a must run on driven now. That driven powerhouse build. Yeah. If you don't have him, like that driven powerhouse team is just it's nothing anymore. He
doesn't work. Yeah.
He just provides so much for Big Mom Katakuri. Kaido King, he makes Kaido King relevant. If this character didn't exist, I would 100% agree with your stance on Kaido and King, who we will get to very shortly. But yeah, like Pikqchu he's an absolute demon. Dofi 6+ though, I believe we'll probably get Dofi 6+ in the next Super Boss actually.
Okay.
Have you seen much on what Dofi does?
Not much really. Like no one runs him. What I've seen.
So in Assault Rumble,
have you seen?
In Assault Rumble, he's like a god tier unit. Like he's like one of the best characters to run on strength teams. Mainly because of his super special. His super special is so ridiculously strong, and it does so much goddamn damage. But if you're talking regular Rumble, I actually think that the Doflamingo, where do we put him? This one here. I think this one has a little bit more value than this one because you're buffing driven compared to buffing strength. So this Dofi literally he only buffs strengths.
Yeah, he's hard to fit then in the strength team.
Very, very hard to fit. He's just based around damage, really. He's super special, bypasses defense, and I believe it hits all enemies, if I remember correctly. But I might be wrong on that. It takes 2 shots, and it targets 2 enemies with high HP of 2.5 times attack, but then just does like a massive nerf of level 10 attack down, level 10 defense down, 4 times damage to all enemies, and then like bypasses defense. And then again, his special lowers attack, does damage. If you're over 40% HP, he still does that 1 unit that hits through defense. But the ability basically turns to strength teams, but then it nerfs dex-based characters. So realistically, I think he's just terrific with advantage. Like, you're really only going to be running him if you are versing dex-based characters. And he's slasher too, so you can run like this slasher comp. So
the old one, yeah.
Yeah, the old school Odin Kinemon Danjiro comp. Tashigi. Buff cerebral, buff slashes. I have her. I've never tried her. I've never ran her. She's probably just an option. Yeah. Probably just an option. But both those teams suck. Yo, okay, this is the one you were talking about earlier. VV Rebecca, 6+. Top 10 unit, best... No, I'm just kidding. very good. Very good in Assault Rumble. Basically, a must run on the striker team when you're looking at trying to do as much damage as possible. If you're not looking to do as much damage as possible, the character just does not have a space on the team. They're just an option. Like they're very good. Like they give 30% cooldown. They're very similar to Shank's crew 6+. Look, I'd take it back. They're probably great. Shank's crew 6+. Where do we put that? Where the fuck do we put Shank's crew 6+? Gotta be around here somewhere.
He's old, man.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's in great tier. I'd probably put him on the same tier as this character. After 70 seconds, you get a bunch of extra buffs for survivability, which is great. But the 30% cooldown reduction is pretty much all of like the big upside to the unit.
Yeah.
So other than that, like I said,
like,
all
big
that
downside is she's a legend, so
yes, definitely.
hard to feel.
All right, now we're getting to like some of the more nitty gritty stuff. We've got Kuma, the 6-star pre-anniversary Kuma.
I think he is hard to place, man. Like he looks
seems
good on paper.
Seems really good on paper, but I just have not seen a soul run in this guy.
Yeah. Like if Mihawk is in amazing, I believe Kuma as well. Like,
yeah, they do seem very similar. But Kuzan's Kuma seems to be like a budget version of Kuma 6+, but at a higher cost on a worse team.
Correct. And you need 9 puppies.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Vegapunk, look, can we just skip the crap and just put him in bad? Like,
yeah, I have no clue what he does.
He's built up around the tag system, man, and then like trying to run him on decks, it's not ideal. But PvP Akainu though, PvP
the
Akainu,
beast. I made you pull him. Yeah.
I want to put him in godly. I think he's so fucking strong, so strong. The only thing that sucks is you have to run 4 Navy characters. There are some characters that help out in that regard. Yeah, it is 4 including himself. So 3 others. So if you're running Sai, like you're going to be running Garp, so that's 1 immediately. But then other than that, like Kizaru is the next best option. But like Kizaru doesn't exactly fit on Sai team or fighter teams unless you're running that Admiral Straw Hat team that we spoke about in our tier list video. So like the unit itself, I think, is godly. And if it didn't have that team to sort of help it along, I don't think it would be sitting this high. I think he's definitely better than Mihawk. I think he's better than Kuma.
Like this championship, they were so strong. The Sai team.
Sai team was? Yeah.
Or this Admiral team, you could say. They were very hard to take down.
Yeah, they're good.
I believe Garp was buffed too, so.
Yeah, I think so. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. We just have to cut the crap.
I wish he was better. Yeah, but still godly unit with the revive and damage to defense.
Absolutely. The revives are really, really strong. Any character that revives always just like super nice to have. For defensive-based teams, for offensive-based teams. Damage through defense, like you said, is great. The cooldown reduction as well that they give to Nami is very, very handy. But I think just coming from that batch, I think Nami's probably the better of the two. Would you not agree?
I agree.
Nami's kind of gross. Like, Nami's kind of fucking gross.
Like, even if you have her level 1, she's very good. Yeah. I can see Nami staying in the Sai team for 2 years.
Yeah, she's basically
I can see Luffy get...
She's basically a better version of Nami Karina, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Nami Karina are great defensively. They lower defense and then rollback specials. But what Nami does is Nami lowers attack and then lowers the cooldown. But Nami also does damage, which is really, really good. Because if you have this character go off, like even this character go off as well, Garp go off, and the enemy only has like a little bit of HP, Nami can just bink units and then roll back the units that survive, which is so handy. Downside to her, she does need 4 Straw Hats on the team, which with the tag system, like, the tag system right now is a great concept that's just fucking shit. Like,
it's so bad, man.
There's so many characters in the game that don't have the tags. Like, when we say it's so bad, I do want to make sure that people understand. Me and Papi talk about it a lot too. We don't talk about the system being bad. We talk about the fact that they have released an unfinished system. So like every Straw Hat in the game, like from when they join the Straw Hat crew, should have the Straw Hat tag, like period. But there's lots of characters in the game that don't. So you can't just throw like 1-cost characters on the team and just be like, yeah, cool, I'll run a 6 legend team, or whatever it is, 5 legend team, and then throw 2 1-cost Straw Hats on the bench, so that way I get Nami's passive. Fortunately, not meant to be, because they don't prioritize those units, because they're like, well, why would I prioritize these units? Well, PvP is why you prioritize these units, Bandai. So, yeah, tag system holds her back. She has potential to just be even better in the future, like you said. I can definitely see her hanging around on the side team for a long time. I can also see this character hanging around on the side team for a very long time as well, purely because Nami needs Straw Hats, and what they bring to the team is so fucking strong. Like, so strong. Yeah. So, like, this, I think these two characters...
Like, if you get another Luffy, maybe.
Yeah, but even still, like, what we've been going on a cycle now with Gear 5 Luffys, right? Because, like, let's be real, moving forward, we're only gonna get Gear 5 Luffys. There's no like other Luffy in the game that's gonna be like monumental, unless they do some like memories shit that they've done in the past. If we get a look at Luffy's, the first Gear 5 Luffy we had was Sai. Second Gear 5 Luffy we had was technically Strength, but like lots of people don't like to count this guy. So look, we'll gloss over for a second. Then we had the Int Luffy. Then we had the Quick Luffy. Then we had the Strength Luffy. And now we're back to Sai. There was the free-to-play Dex one in there as well. But we're back to Sai. So I feel like we're not going to get another Sai Luffy for a little while. I think they'll probably look at maybe doing a Quick one next or a Dex one next. And then even still, like they're going to save Gear 5 Luffy for big celebrations because the unit sells. So I think the Sai team, this is going to be like the core 2 units for a very long time.
Maybe for One Piece Day we get a Dex one. I hope.
Yeah, look, Dex needs help, so that's always fun. Talking about Dex, the other unit that came from that batch was Kizaru, Mr. Kizaru. I don't love Kizaru.
He's good, but he's just there to die, really.
Look, he's literally that guy. The only team he's good on is the Sai team, and the only reason he's good on that team is because Garp is so good. So, again, this is a product of the tag system being good because he gives level 7 cooldown to Navy characters. I feel like they should have made him Dex and Shooter, like Dex / Shooter.
Yeah.
Even Dex / Slasher, I would have copped that. But yeah, if he had Shooter, like the unit would be just so much better.
So good, man. Because he will work with Lulu.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you can do some funky shit with like Dex shooters and just run Lulu, and then run Ace as well because Ace is just phenomenal being a Navy character too. So yeah, look, Kizaru's good. He's just not all there. Next, we had some rare recruits. Do you want to quickly? We'll quickly just like throw these on the tier list. I think. Did I include the Chopper? I might have missed the Chopper. Yeah, I missed the Chopper, but whatever.
Yeah.
Usopp.
Don't bother.
Usopp's an option. He's basically just a little version of the Sanji, the Strength Sanji. Frankie's pretty good. I would say Frankie's probably better than an option. I'm going to put him up in Great just because he's 20 cost unit. He's a Straw Hat, just fantastic for Nami. The reason that I've included these characters is purely because they make Nami something. And then Robin, I think Robin's better than Great. I think Robin is actually amazing. Robin's like the lower end of amazing. Robin's passive when you partner her with Nami is kind of crazy. Lots and lots of nerfing.
She lowers defense, right?
They lower attack, lower speed, lower defense, and then they both roll back specials. And then Jinbei's just an option. He's really good as a little bench nuker. I find him really good on free spirit teams. I find him really good on cerebral teams. But I also wanted to just highlight that I think that this 20 cost rare recruit stuff is one of the best things that they did for the 11th anniversary.
I agree.
All right, moving on.
Good for new players as well.
Yeah, definitely.
It's good for new players. Yeah.
Next, we have the 6+ Zoro combination. We have 6+ Quick Zoro, who... Look,
how do you feel about him?
I like him a lot, man. I think that the Driven Slasher team is definitely back. But that team, it's just still lacking a lot. Now, I have him level 150, so I'm speaking from just a purely maxed out point of view. He gets his super special almost every fight. And he hits really, really hard. So, I definitely think he's an amazing character, but only because if he didn't change to Driven, he wouldn't be this high on the list. The fact that he is now a Driven Quick Slasher character to make Roger, Odin, and then the cross skill team work is the big reason I have him this high. And if you don't have him, like, there's no point in running that team anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
As for this one, I don't know, have you done anything with the 6+ Zoro? I haven't actually tested him that much.
I tested him a little bit. He's just bad. Not even an option, man.
Really? See, I've been talking to a few people, and they've been saying that we undersold this Zoro in our Dex team.
No.
But, like, I don't really know what he does too much, to be honest. So
it's like Dex Duffy.
Right. Okay. So
you want later down the fight, he does more damage.
Yeah, I mean, he always did. This is him here. He always did, but I think if we got Dofi in option, we'll put him in option as well.
Yeah.
Next we've got Saturn, the big dog Saturn. Oh no, I lost him. Where'd he go? Oh no, there he is. There you go.
Yeah.
He's alright.
He's not amazing, man.
So lots of people think the character's amazing. That's what I wanted to start with. Lots of people think this character is like, my god, strikers are so good with him. He's not good. He's like, I don't think he's good at all. Like he's definitely like great as a int striker option for Roger Gaban. But other than that, like, I don't see. I don't.
He's slow.
I am
the only good. He's bulky, like sure, but yeah.
Yeah, look, probably one of the most disappointing Legend releases of 2025, I'm not going to lie. Next we have Bonnie. You love Bonnie, so I'll let you take Bonnie. Take it away here with Bonnie. Is she godly or is she amazing?
I would say amazing.
Yeah, look, I would agree. I don't really like running her. She's got cool, like, special rollback, and, like, her super special is very, very frustrating to deal with. But, I don't know. I just don't feel like the way she functions on the team is that beneficial.
Maybe strikers. Yeah, it's hard to build for strikers at the moment as well.
Strikers are very strange, man. They're kind of like just built up around Roger.
Yeah.
Like, make Roger Gavan work, and then strikers will kind of work, right? As for the other...
Yeah, you go from there.
We've got the 20 cost characters. Like, they're kind of just okay, I guess. Like,
yeah.
I think the Dole is
This one is a little bit better.
Yeah, Dole's a lot better than Bluegrass, but they, for those that don't know, they are 20 cost rare recruits. You can throw them on the bench of striker teams, and they actually just buff strikers. I believe this Bluegrass, he gives cooldown reduction though, so you just like you kind of want him to die. Throw him in the front in the middle slot, let him die, and just let Saturn go faster. Saturn needs 6 strikers, so the idea is you run 6 striker characters. Same with Bonnie, she also needs 6 strikers, and then Dole and Bluegrass were like, this one here, were like just characters to kind of fill in the gaps for the team. Again, really good for newer players as well, because you can kind of just throw them on a team and help out strikers, and if they die, they just kind of die. Ooh, I love this character. Lilith and the Vega Force. Demon.
Your favorites, huh?
Bruh, demon. Absolute demon. I got to the end of the Assault Rumble season, was it 2.0? And I was like, I want to summon for the character because like they're so good in Assault Rumble. They were a must run for damage output because they're a scientist, an int striker, and they were sort of buffed in within the Assault Rumble game mode. But take them out of that setting, when we got wind of what Roger Gaban does, like this character is phenomenal on the int team. Like phenomenal. You can build like an int cerebral or int striker team, or like mesh the two together because of like Sabo, Yamato, Roger Gaban. Hell, fuck. You could even throw in what's his name? Verse Shanks as well. And you can just do some like wild things. So very, very good character. I find that they're more of a bench character for that team, but at the same time, like strikers need this unit. Cerebral teams need this unit. The only downside I found is that name is Lilith. So then you can't run these two together on cerebral teams. That's like the one drawback to the unit. But you need 6.
Not a big drawback. Yeah.
Well, I mean, cerebrals kind of suck, so like there's not too much of a drawback there anyway. But 6 Egghead characters on the team, which is very easy to do. Obviously, like every unit that's coming out nowadays, like that
everyone is Egghead.
Bro, that new rare recruit Blackbeard from the treasure map batch that we got, he is an Egghead character. So look, godly unit does so much damage output. Like this character is basically Vidu Doflamingo without the restriction of time.
Yeah.
So
very strong.
Very, very good unit. Then we have the Beast, the Demon, Roger Relic Barn. Are we talking Are we talking a new king here though? Do we have potential as a new best PvP character in the game?
Not the best, but I argue top 10 for later.
Yeah, we'll definitely say it at the end of the video. And look, this has been a very, very long video, but this unit is cooked. Like, so cooked. You do need 6 strikers on the team for them to work their full potential.
Yeah.
They basically hit everyone.
Rough, but...
What's that, sorry?
That's a bit rough to build for.
Yeah, but if you're building on the int team, it's not a problem.
Yeah, true.
For the striker team, it definitely is a bit of an issue. The fact they boost strikers as well, it's kind of like what we wanted from Kizaru in a sense. I don't remember where we put Kizaru. I think he's here. Yeah, it's kind of what we wanted from Kizaru, but like they just gave it to Roger Ali Gaban in the sense that Kizaru would be so much better on the shooter team, but Roger Ali Gaban is so much better on the int team. So yeah, you have a disgusting looking like lineup when you start talking int characters. So like look at this, look at this combination of characters you have here. And then you got Yamato at the top here, S-Hawk, hell, Luffy, Blackbeard. You could even throw in the mix as well. But yeah, like this is some wild stuff. I believe it's 1.5 times their attack that bypasses defense to all enemies, and then 4 times their attack if they're below 40% HP. And if you have 6 in characters, they auto proc their special on death. They're immune to action bind. They're immune to special bind. The only thing that stops them is confusion.
Confusion, yes. He's a little bit slow as well. But, yeah,
definitely. But then you
must run him.
You've got Sabo to help him out with that. I found this combination here, these two together. This is the shooter killer. Like this combination here is like a 90% win rate against shooters. The only way shooters win.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. If you run Yamato and you run Roger Ali Gaban, shooters go so fast that they kill these units so quickly that Yamato goes in, will do the fixed damage, kill a unit, and then the next unit comes in, and then Roger Ali Gaban hits all units and basically just wipes the entire team. It's fucking wild. The only way it doesn't kill is if the enemy is running like S-Snake, the Sword Donnies, and what's the other confusion unit on the team? What's his name? I can't remember off the top of my head now. But yeah, it's wild. It's so strong, so strong.
Yeah, like if Snake hits Yamato or Roger, you can survive. But yeah,
Roger's look. Yamato's drawback is that she can be special bound, she can be action bound. But Roger Ali Gaban, they can't. They can only be confused. So like, there's not a lot of teams that are running both S-Snake and the Sword unit on the same team. So, and the teams that do that, they do lack a lot of other areas of the balance of the team. So you can kind of just bink them off in other ways. But then you've also got Sabo who can give haste. You've got the confusion tactics of the waifus as well. Verse Shanks can do 5,000 fixed damage to everyone. So then the 1.5 goes to defense and it just kills. They are
and S-Hawk.
S-Hawk too. S-Hawk basically just binks units now after this character special. Or after S-Hawk goes, this character just picks off the 3 characters if they survive. This character, in my opinion, is now the core of the in-team. Like, the in-team doesn't run if you don't run this unit.
Here's what Luffy, the strength one, for the strength team.
Absolutely, yep, definitely. Couldn't agree more. But then we had the Rocks Pirates that came out alongside them. And Rocks are just built up around strikers, which definitely holds them back a lot.
Like the unit itself is godly.
Yeah.
It just
look. Yeah, I think I would agree.
But the striker team isn't working if you don't have
the striker team needs this to like work. Like
so much super.
You need like these 3 characters at least to make it really work. And then you got like Bonnie in the mix. You could run Nami if you want to. Yeah, it's in a weird spot. It's still a good team, and it's had a lot of support. But like for me, I don't know. Rocks, they do get thrown on the striker team, but I feel like when you're building strikers, you want to try and build around Roger Ali Gaban before you build around the Rocks team. In my opinion. So bit of a shame, but look, half stats is great. The 5,000 fixed damage is great. The damage they do is fantastic. They're so slow. Like if you're talking Roger Ali Gaban slow, like this unit is so slow.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll leave it up to you. Either amazing or god.
No, I think you're right. I think the unit is godly. I think just strikers like it just like they're trying to carry strikers and strikers just aren't there. Next we've got Dragon, Cerebral Free Spirit Booster. Very, very good character. Very, very good. I actually came up against a couple of 150 dragons in PvP Championship.
Yeah.
And I got fucking destroyed. Like I got so goddamn destroyed. In saying that too, though, they had like the entire Free Spirit team rainbowed and the whole team
Max,
150.
Yeah.
But like the shit Dragon can do is wild. 40% rollback on a super special to all enemies and a 40% cooldown to themselves, like to the entire team, is so disgustingly strong. Like it's ridiculous how powerful that is. They only need to take 2 rumble specials when that happens. Very, very good character. I think Free Spirit definitely benefits from them more than Cerebral does. Cerebral definitely needs the character more than Free Spirit does. But yeah, like the haste for the Revolutionary Army characters is just like you don't even want that. Like you don't even care about the haste. It's purely just the cooldown reduction and the rollback you give to the enemy that makes them so valuable.
Yeah. I will put him in amazing with, like, if you don't have him, 150.
Yeah. Definitely a character that's productive.
If you have him maxed, he's godly for sure.
The problem is when you don't have him maxed out, you need to take 3 rumble specials, which is a pretty big drawback, in my opinion. But like for me, I think that the character is better than Nami Karina. Like Nami Karina is great, but again, having the damage that Dragon can do, it's really, really nice.
You can put him in the lower godly.
The downside that I find to Dragon is that you can't run Kuma on the bench. That's the biggest drawback. The biggest drawback is you cannot run Kuma as a bench option. So it kind of just weakens Free Spirit's bench a little bit. Free Spirit don't really have a bench that kind of works. But like, yeah, the character's really good. And the next character, Cyber Koala 6 Plus, that came out alongside them as like the support character. Well, like this character is kind of the support for them. I love Cyber Koala 6 Plus. I think Cyber Koala 6 Plus are fantastic. They kind of solve the damage problem that Free Spirit have.
Yeah.
Free Spirit have always been really good at like stalling out fights, taking their time, sort of picking at the bones, and then trying to win the fight in the last sort of 20 seconds. But Cyber Koala, they actually come out and they're like, no, we're going to hit really hard the first 30 seconds, and then just, again, go back to what we're good at, and then pick off the bones in the rest. I think they're the only character I would want Dragon to give haste to.
Is them, right?
Yeah, they're the only character that I think is worth the haste. But in saying that too, I just think they're amazing. Like they're not pushing like this character. Hell, I don't think they're pushing.
Yeah, I will argue like great. Like I don't see them sticking around for too long, but they need Dragon.
They do need Dragon.
So...
They definitely do need Dragon. But like in saying that too, then I think if I'm gonna drop Cyber Koala, I think like
you can have them lower, amazing. That's all right.
I think anything from like here, from like Big Mom down, I would drop lower than 2.
Yeah. So have them lower. Yes.
All right, moving down. Ginny. Ginny's bad.
No clue.
Ginny's bad.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Let's move on. Ginny's just bad. Like Ginny's just unfortunate. She like buffs cerebrals. I believe she wants to do stuff with Dex, but she's like, again, the product of the character is like if she just buffs shooters, like she'd be so much better. But unfortunately, she does not.
Okay.
So, yeah, look, I think the upside is that
I haven't seen her in any teams either. So
I've seen some Japanese players use her, but she doesn't have a Rumble special. She buffs Dex and Cerebral characters. She gives extra buff to Revolutionary Army units. She's not a Free Spirit. Like I feel like if she was a Free Spirit character, like Cerebral Free Spirit, she'd be way better because then you could run that like Morley and Karasai combination with her. Yeah. She's on a 32-second cooldown. She's too slow. She's honestly just bad. Like
just bad. Yeah.
She's just bad. Nami and then Yamato and Otama. I don't really know what these characters do, if I'm being completely honest.
I have read them a couple of times, but I always forget what they do. Like this.
They're kind of just bad.
Okay, I guess.
They're kind of just bad, but I think Yamato is probably okay, I guess. I think then Nami's probably like a defensive beast, probably an option for striker teams. Look, I probably think they're probably both just options, but again, striker teams to kind of have so much at their disposal. They're not exactly something that you're going to be throwing in the front lines of your strike teams. They from what I remember and what I saw in Assault Rumble, they do seem to be very defense orientated. All right, now we got some bad characters that we kind of missed over. Like 6+ Hawkins, bad. Perona 6+, bad. Anyone else we can kind of just quickly throw away? Shiryu, bad. That's probably all we can kind of throw away here. Shiryu is actually probably just like okay, I guess. He can be run on powerhouse teams.
Yeah.
Sabo and Bonnie. I don't know if you've seen have you seen what Sabo and Bonnie does?
City Rivers.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
Like the cool. Yeah, I think so too.
As a unit, they're pretty good. The problem with the characters, they're built up around the fighter team or the cerebral team. So you're not exactly spoiled for choice with where you want to put this particular character. And if you're going cerebral, like New Year Sabo is usually like your first pick.
Yeah.
So yeah, very, very problematic for the character. They roll back. I believe they give cooldowns as well, which is kind of cool. But yeah, like
yeah.
And
I don't like dual units as well.
Dual units in PvP is really hard. So Kobe's probably just an option.
Yeah.
I don't think Kobe's really has that much going for him. They kind of built Kobe around working with Garp, but like Garp just didn't need the help that Kobe's giving. Halloween Uta. I actually really like Halloween Uta. I think Halloween Uta is actually pretty good.
I like her more in Assault Rumble.
I think if we're talking Assault Rumble, she's definitely like an amazing unit. But other than that, like in regular Rumble, I think she's probably just great. The big upside to her is her cooldown reduction. That's really like the big draw to the character. I believe she gives some haste when you get the super special off.
Yeah, that's correct. Correct. And shield.
Yeah, yeah, the shield's quite nice too. But again, she's more of an Assault Rumble centric unit. She's kind of like that support character you want to bring to just help your heavy hitters hit harder. Roger Rayleigh Gaban, the dual unit Roger Rayleigh Gaban.
Yeah. Everyone maxed this unit.
Yeah, this is the character you want to max. The problem I have with this unit is that slashes have fallen off, and free spirits seem to be on the decline. That's like the only downside I have to the character.
Yeah.
But even still, like taking a look at the last championship, like everyone was using free spirit as like a defensive base team.
Yeah. He's a beast, like as always. No drawbacks really.
Level 3 cooldown reduction, HP cut, good damage output, very good passive, can fully heal himself. His super special is probably the best special in the game. A 60% HP cut to the entire team, and then 100% chance to halve stats, and then I think it's 4 times his attack in damage to 3 units, which is just absolutely absurd. It's basically just like, hey, I'm going to kill 3 units now.
I would put him in amazing if you don't have him 150.
Yeah.
Like, it's a little bit too weak.
I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people still like Roger Newgate. I don't even know where we put Roger Newgate. Oh, they're still in the top 10.
That's how one.
Look, they're up here. That's how fucking old this tier list is. I know a lot of people like running this character more than this unit, especially without investments, because like a lot of people have this character 150. Not a lot of people have this character maxed out. So,
but you can't run them in the free spirit team. You mean in the slasher team?
Yeah, I'm talking slasher team here. Sorry, I'm talking slasher team. But like for me, it's just Roger Relic 1 or nothing.
All the way, man.
Also, speaking of which, like earlier when I said how many have I pulled since I 150'd them, I've pulled 7 copies.
I love.
So don't feel bad about your Lulu shenanigans. Alongside them came the part 2, which had Big Mom Katakuri and then Kaido and King. Big Mom Katakuri definitely are the ones that shone the most out of the two. Big Mom Katakuri are like juggernauts on the Driven Powerhouse team.
Yeah. I hate running. I get them. Like, they're so disgusting.
Yeah, if you get hit by that 150 super special, it's very hard to recover from that. The 100% chance to half.
Even if you have like 6 units left, 5 units left, and they're like the last one standing, they can win with the counter.
The counter's so strong late game. The damage they output on their super special is really good too, because they obviously halve stats and then they big 2 units. So yeah, it's very, very powerful, very, very good unit. I would argue probably the second best super special behind this guy. Like, if I'm being honest, just because the value it brings.
And special bind as well.
Oh yeah, it's a 100% chance to special bind the entire team, which is freaking insane.
To counter, like, Strength Luffy gets countered.
Yeah, a lot of very good hard hitters get countered by this particular character, especially when you start doing some cheeky shenanigans with like cross guild and stuff too. It's pretty damn tricky. I know a lot of people like Silent One Wolf, but I feel like this character kind of just pushed Silent One Wolf out of the team because of their clash.
Yeah, if you don't have Big Mom 150, I can argue with Wolf.
Yeah, it does make a little bit of sense, but yeah, the Big One Katakuri is just so fantastic. Kaido and King, though, your favorite unit in the entire world. Top 10? Top 10? What? Godly?
Like, he just... I was thinking about this, like, a couple of days now, about him. Like, I don't find any, like, arguments that he's good, besides he's super special. Like, everything else with him is just mid. Like, passive is alright. Special, he's slow, he's weak. 3 hits. Like, there's not a lot going for him to, like, yeah.
So one of the most underrated things I find about this unit is the blow away percent up. The ability to knock back like the enemy units and just keep pushing them back to help Big Mom Katakuri get the super special off is what I find works the most. But yeah, I definitely agree with you. If you guys don't have this character maxed out, like 36-second cooldown is so high for a regular special. You need 6 or more driven powerhouse characters on the team to get the extra damage shot. But then their their super special on paper just is ridiculously strong. It's like 3.5 times their attack, 5.5 times after that. And then they get huge buffs. But
it's very strong. The only issue is like late game, like he doesn't pop off, say the first 40-50 seconds. Then you start getting reverse, confusion, something on like a debuff on your team, and he just dies.
Pretty much. I found that like he would just die before the super special 9 times out of 10. Before Pika's release, like this character for me, was just trash. Like, just died 24/7. Never saw the super special. Big Mom Katakuri and Kaido King though. If you get Big Mom Katakuri super special off, and then even a regular Kaido King after that, it's very, very powerful. And then Pika also giving more half stats, and the shield keeps them alive for longer, allows them to hit harder. So I still run them, but I am in the stance that like they are on the chopping block of that driven powerhouse team, and they are almost ready to be taken down if we get something else that comes along.
I have Pika and I've tried. It doesn't work that like amazingly. Like he's with 150, maybe amazing. Without 150, he's just a great unit.
Yeah, but I'm still going to put him up here in amazing because I think he's still very, very good. But in saying that, like I said, I do see the argument of why he's starting to fall off. Magellan 6+. This is a product of a good unit, bad team. No, I think he's actually pretty good. I think he's pretty great.
You think so?
Yeah, on that super fast, quick powerhouse team where you can run like Blackbeard.
It's so old, man.
I know it's old, but like looking at this fucking list, like a lot of these characters are old.
Yeah.
And I would argue he's better than White and Ace. Like, so yeah, not much to say about Magellan. Good damage output, goes very, very fast. I don't know what was going on with the order here. We've got Garp. It's like one of the last units.
Yeah.
Odin, Kinemon, Denjiro.
He's just great without 150.
Honestly, without 150, they're just terrific with advantage. The whole design is to fight driven characters, and they can force out, which is really, really fun.
I agree.
At level 150, they are pretty good, but like on the Free Spirit team, I just can't find a place. I just can't find a place for them.
No, they're just too weak.
Yeah, so the 150 special, it's very similar to Kaido and King's that you need to take 3 specials to actually have it to pop off. The unit can force out, it does good damage, but yeah, just a tendency to die. I stereotypically only run the character when I'm versing driven units. So look, terrific with advantage, so we'll slap him there. And then we have Sulongs that came out
The
alongside
Tokz.
them.
Oh, the Sulong. Yeah.
The Sulongs.
This one, I still don't have. I pulled maybe 6-7 banners. I can't pull them in.
Look, I'm gonna let you know you're not missing much. Like the unit is pretty lackluster. I remember doing that slasher challenge fight and being like, holy shit, this character's gonna be a beast at 150. I now have them at 150 and they suck. They suck. Like they're so bad. Like they just don't work.
Why, man?
They just don't work the way that the PvP challenge fight works. Like it just doesn't work. I don't know. That PvP challenge fight is on a whole different level than the actual Slash team. Like you can carbon copy that exact team and take it into a fight and just have the most abysmal luck with it, and it just does fuck all. It's wild. They're very good defensively though. The upside is they do have that auto proc on their death. They need 2 specials to proc that, so you're always seeing the super special, like always. They give the entire Slasher team a counter mechanic. They give the entire team shield, but they can be special bound, they can be action bound, they can be confused. And if you basically hit the entire team, because Slashers are quite squishy, if you say hit the entire team and you kill 4 units, including them, they only give the shield and the counter to 1 unit because you've killed the other 3. So the character on paper is a lot better in practicality. I feel like on a defensive based team, they're probably going to see most of their value, but other than that, yeah, no, they're just not there. They do buff fighters as well though, so that's kind of something. Onto your your favorite unit in the entire game. We have Prince Gabaguru and the Sword Donnies.
Like the toxic unit. I remember pulling her, them before you, I believe.
Absolutely, you did. I didn't touch that button with a fucking 10-foot pole, and then you pulled them on ticket, as you always do.
Yeah, like they are hard to fit, really. Like the confusion shield is very good, but it's also very RNG in the end.
They are very.
I'll put it in amazing, probably.
I think they have to go into godly, just because the way that they the way they disrupt like the meta teams is crazy. Like you can just be like, all right, cool. I'm really struggling against this meta team. I have to fight it. You throw the sword unit on there, and you can just win like say 40 to 50% of the time, just because of that confusion and the shield. It's kind of ridiculous. And then you like I said, if you want to just run this combination together. And just go, hey, okay, cool. I'm just going to try my luck with a whole bunch of confusion tactics and then try and let, like, Kuma just do a heap of damage. I'm going to let Esper do a heap of damage. You can just bink some of, like, the best units in the game, which is just absolutely wild. So, I put them in the back.
Don't forget, Esper doesn't work with...
Yeah, his damage still does, though. Not the forced out. His damage still does, though.
Yeah.
But, like...
But I never run them anymore in the shooter team. More in the strike.
They're more for striker teams, and I honestly think they're better than Rocks Pirates for striker pirates. So if we're going to put Rocks in Godly, I'm going to put them up here in Godly.
I see you have bad luck against them.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been fucked on by this unit multiple times. But they also have the upside of being int as well for int striker teams. So that's that's another positive as well. And then we have Garp Rooney, the big Garp star. Garp's a freak.
He's a monster, man. Yeah.
I pulled him on a ticket and did a showcase, and I was so underwhelmed by Garp, and I was so upset. I was just like, Garp's just bad. Why is he bad? But realistically, Sai was just bad. Now he's 150, and he's got this fucking support, like this combination support. And then you throw a death-dealing special that hits all units that bypasses defense. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, what are we actually talking about?
Yeah, he's a monster. Like 150. I have him 130, I think, but not a huge difference for me.
So he's not a character you want to chase 150 on. Like, you just want to let him come to you. But like, if you start talking PvP stats, I don't have my limit break expanded either, but 4,200 attack for a special that is going to target all enemies for 1.5 times his attack that bypasses defense.
Like if he runs twice, it's GG.
And that's what makes Kizaru so valuable for that team, right? Kizaru's level 7 cooldown for Garp allows Garp to go. Then Garp dies, goes again, and you basically kill the entire team. It's absolutely wild. He does need a Kobe, Drake, Prince, Guru, Hibi, Juju, all those fun characters.
I think Luffy
or Ace. If he did not have Luffy in his kit, like, he would struggle so much, and you would basically need this Kobe to do anything with Garp.
Yeah.
So, he is your damage dealer inside. He's very, very good. Definitely a character you want to run. Finally, we had like these characters. Like they're.
Does these two have abilities? Huh?
They do. They do. I just wanted to highlight that because again, I think I'm gonna put them in okay. I guess. Like I do love that they're giving rare recruits abilities. So I did want to highlight that. And then finally, we have Carrot, the newest PvP rare recruit that only just came out as of us recording this video. I feel like terrific with advantage.
Yeah, counter shooters.
Shooters are so good, they made a PvP character to try and counter them. We have not seen this since the days of...
yeah.
Where are they? Rebecca Toy Soldier. We literally have not seen... where the fuck do we put them? Because they should be in terrific with advantage if we haven't put them in the right spot. Yeah, we haven't seen them. We haven't seen this since the days of Rebecca Toy Soldier, where they had to nerf slashes, which was just absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
But only you need to come up here too. So yeah, just purely designed to counter shooters, bro. People are probably watching this video like, Stump, they're right there. Like, what are you doing? But I just can't find them for the life of me.
I don't see them either.
I know we moved them down. They're probably here they are. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So basically what they've done is they've tried to create a character to help you just take down shooters. In my opinion, I actually ran shooters in the PvP challenge fight and beat it first go.
Yep.
I just didn't struggle at all. In my opinion, like I said...
It's not the best team, but...
Yeah. But like I said earlier, I think this combination here is the real shooter killer.
Yeah, I haven't tested that much, but I see your point.
I versed so many shooter teams in Championship, didn't lose to any of them.
You will lose to mine.
Probably. Probably. Alright, so yes, that is basically all the characters since the One Piece Day celebration. As you can see, we have not touched the top 10, and we've been going for like an hour and a half now. So this is probably going to be like a 2-hour video, because I just know how we are. We're probably going to ramble on about the top 10 for the next half an hour.
Yeah.
What are we thinking about movements? What characters immediately drop in your eyes?
Whitebeard and Roger.
Yeah, I would honestly put them down in amazing. I think they've fallen so far.
Yeah, barely amazing.
Yeah, honestly, like
so many have revives. Yeah.
Yep. Shanks, I'm gonna bring Shanks down to amazing. I think Shanks is definitely falling off. He could make an argument for godly. But, like,
nah.
I just think there's so many other characters that on the Slasher team. Like, you could easily run this Shanks instead and have very similar, if not better, results. The side team, you can make him work there. The upside to I find with this Shanks is his Grand Party burst is just so much fun.
Yeah.
I know you hate him, though, but, yeah.
I don't like him much, yeah.
Cross Guild, probably godly.
It's hard to place. Maybe amazing.
I think he's probably still
like
godly. Like, he's like a must run on quicks, if I'm honest, unless you're running anti-strength. And then he's very, very good on the driven team, that driven powerhouse team we spoke about earlier. So I think he's still godly, but I think he's like right on the cusp here. Like,
yeah.
The downside, obviously, is his drawback to needing driven characters.
He's falling off, probably.
He is. He's on the way out. Well, actually, I'd probably put him here. We'll put him next to Zoro, because like both of them are just like needed for that team. Ace can come down to godly. I think Ace is probably out of the top 10.
I will drop him to amazing as well.
No, he's got to be godly, dude. You are not running Dex without running Ace. No way.
The issue with Ace is like, if the enemy has like 20 defense, he's just too weak, man.
Yeah, but then you run like...
And slow. It doesn't help.
Yeah, it does. I know what you're talking about. You run Lucci, you run Ace... You're fine. You're absolutely fine.
You're fine.
Half defense.
I will drop him, man. I will drop him, man. Like, he's not in the same tier as Waifus, as Snake.
Well, I mean, we're going to talk about movies in the top 10, so he might not be, you know? So, for me, he's better than Rocks in my eyes. So, he can't be dropped lower than Rocks. Blackbeard's godly. But
godly still,
definitely falling off. I think just, like, over time, Blackbeard's just getting more and more power crapped. Luffy, I'm dropping Luffy. Luffy's out of top 10, dude.
Luffy's in. For me, just for everyone knows, I will put him in just in great.
That's crazy.
Just a bad
that's actually wild. You would put him above this Luffy, below this Luffy.
I will drop that Luffy too.
I actually think, looking at this though, we could probably drop some more of these characters, to be honest, like into great.
Like the Int Luffy. Can you see yourself running him?
Yes, I can.
Anytime.
Yeah, I can. Bro, he's a grandpa. He is the best grandpa dude in the game. Like
beside grandpa.
In the Int team,
you have to.
In the Int team, there are better options. But in saying that, if you are a newer player and you're missing like some of these anniversary exclusive 6+, like he's definitely if you are a new player and you just like you substitute the waifus for Luffy, you're not losing all that much. Like you still have a very, very good team. And then if you're doing Blackbeard shenanigans, he's like a go-to powerhouse unit. So he's definitely still amazing.
One team with
I can't drop him
with Blackbeard. Drop him.
No, he's definitely amazing. I don't think he's in Godly anymore. But like,
I don't like the 4-star either. Like it's just in the way, and
4-star's still great. It can have its drawbacks nowadays though, and I think Kaido probably needs to come down too.
Yep.
Kaido's definitely fallen off. Like he's damage output's really, really good. As I was saying to you, like Yamato's probably making her way down too. She's kind of just like around here, but like Dex I think are saved right now because of Assault Rumble. But if you're talking like the regular play, like Dex are just definitely starting to struggle a little bit. But
I think Kaido is only amazing as well. Like I try run Dex time to time, but it doesn't work, man. Like something is off with Kaido.
Yeah, look, he's just
I don't know if
good damage. Like the 4-star's pretty good too. Yeah, look, he's still godly, you know. Like if I'm running Dex, I'm running Kaido, but I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know if it's just Dex.
They need something else.
They need something. They definitely need something.
Yeah, because it doesn't kill. That's the issue. If it doesn't, the end of the match after 50 seconds, you could argue. I don't know where he is. The Dex Roger, to health cut, and then Kaido.
Yeah. I don't even know where did we even put that Dex Roger. I think that Dex Roger is actually here. He is. He's great. He's bad, dude. He's so bad.
Yeah, like I can see that working because I have faced that myself, and then he popped off.
Yeah, but like that's very situational. Like I feel like that's something that isn't gonna happen on the watch button. Now we need to talk top 10. Now we are obviously leaving Luffy and Assault. They are probably the only two characters since we last did this tier list that hold top 10 value. What other characters are you looking at that you would put up in the top 10? I think we could both agree that Roger one. That's got to go up.
Yeah.
A level 150 Roger.
And the other one.
Yep.
Yeah. This one is always hard.
Got to do
Lulu, sure. Maybe waifus.
I'm thinking waifu 6+. Kuma,
Pika maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You
7,
see the
8.
strength and the ink team.
Yeah, it's just there, isn't it? And then shooters. Big Mom Katakurigo can't do this. So strong.
Yeah. How many do you have? 9, right?
I need one more. Maybe Nami.
Nami?
Yeah.
You could argue for Lilith, Vega Force. You could argue with Strength Uta.
I think your next characters I'd be looking at are like these ones here. Oh, Usopp Lilith is fantastic as well. Sabo's pretty good.
Yeah. Yamato I don't like that much. If you don't counter the shooter thing.
Yeah, because you can run like
I think they're falling off. Like the death hits a lot. They always hit the shield.
Yeah.
Units still have shield. It's so annoying.
The only other character I can think of maybe putting in the top 10 would be Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, to be honest.
They're just not strong enough.
Maybe S-Snake?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think Nami. Like if you like Big Mom category with 150, Nami's a beast.
Yeah. Nami's 150 special is just wild. Absolutely wild. So I think I'd say Strength Luffy's still the number one PvP character in the game.
I think so. Yeah.
The thing with Strength
The
Luffy...
downside is damage through defense.
Yeah.
And special bind, maybe.
Yeah, special bind definitely can hurt him, but the one thing they've done they haven't done since Strength Luffy is they haven't given a character that can bypass defense immunity to half stats like this guy has. If you ever look at like S-Hawk, Kuma, Roger Eligaban, Lulu, like all of them, Garp, all of them can be half stats. All of them. Lulu, Strength Luffy cannot be half stats, which is wild.
Yeah. He's almost impossible to kill without damage to defense. Like, he has the shield.
Yep.
Also. So it's very strong.
It's very scary. I think Kuma's probably made his way up as like one of the next best PvP characters. I don't know if I'd have Roger Eligaban above him.
I would say the other Roger
At
is maybe
150.
better than the Int one. I think so, yeah. He's easier to build for.
Oh, I think this Roger.
Well.
I think this Roger Eligaban's very easy to build for. Like you just got to throw six in characters on a team, and you're
yeah,
good
I'm
to go.
thinking about the striker team all the time, man.
Yeah, you just got to think. You got to think in team with this character. I don't think strikers with this unit. I think in team. Roger, like this character is really good, but like I said, if you don't have them at 150, I would probably have them around, probably around here, to be honest.
Not even top 10 if you don't have him 150.
Yeah, but like I'm talking like without these characters 150. Like, and if you do have him 150, like even still, like if the enemy puts up shields, the HP cut is basically null and void. Fuck, I would say
I agree.
Like that, to be honest. Like,
Slasher
team.
Roger, I think is second. Yeah, like he's a monster. So put him second place.
This guy, like it's wild. If you get, it's the same thing with Garp though. Like if you get this character to go off and then die and then Garp, and then you have him go again, it's pretty disgusting. And the Int team has enough defense to easily survive unless they're fighting shooters.
Yeah, they have like 35, 40 defense sometimes.
Yeah, and the only team that can get through that so quickly is the shooter team, and that team is so like squishy that like one Roger Eligaban special basically kills the entire team. Like it's wild. So yeah, I definitely have them up here. I think I've always been in the stance that Kumar 6+ is better than S-Hawk.
I think S-Hawk is falling off. I don't like him that much like everyone else. I would say Waifu is better than S-Hawk.
Yeah, wow.
For sure.
I think S-Hawk's damage output is just still ridiculously strong. Like he can just go in and
like,
just bink 3 characters.
Like I put Waifu on the team before S-Hawk.
Really?
When I build, like, yeah.
S-Hawk has that.
Waifu is like Roger. Like she must be in the team.
I really like this Waifu. I think this Waifu is really, really good.
Like if you have her maxed, she's a monster.
Yeah, that confusion.
What about Lulu? Lulu better than Kuma?
No.
Think so?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't. I think Kuma's better than Lulu.
Really?
I think like Kuma's a character you want to build around, as well as just be a character that just gets thrown in on the team. Shooters, you can use Kuma. Strength, you can use Kuma. He goes on the bench of any team, and he can win you fights just being a bench unit, which is just wild. Lulu can't do that.
I see your point, but I mean, say you build a shooter team, it's Lulu good for the second year. He's the first unit on the team.
Of course, but like you build strength. Kuma's one of the first units you put on the team. Hell, you're building shooters. Kuma's one of the teams you're putting on the team. Like they both do disgusting damage. Kuma can counter teams as well. like Free Spirit can just
Yes, the forced out.
can just force out these 2 units here. If you force out these 2 units on Free Spirit, it's over. Like they can't do anything.
Yeah, you break the team.
Yeah, I'd probably say
You really like Kuma, huh?
I do. I think Kuma 6+ is fin. I'm talking level limit rate 4 here, like him and his max potential, as well as looking at like a max Lulu. Like Lulu can just die too. Like Lulu's very squishy. The amount of times I've used the int team and Lulu goes, kills Yamato and then like another unit and hits really hard, and then Yamato just kills Lulu. It's just hilarious.
Yeah.
So
Big Mom Katakuri, what's your thought?
I'd
you
probably
have
have,
a 150.
I'd probably put them at the back end at 150 just because like they're very, very good, but Driven Powerhouse
Aren't they better than S-Hawk? I would put S-Hawk behind, like Pika, and he's falling off, man.
I think like Roger Relic want to be at the back end here.
Interesting. Okay.
Like Roger Relic one's really good, but it's just like a product of his teams that he has. If you kill him before the super special goes, the whole value of the character is negated.
Yeah.
But that super
Shields
special
is annoying.
Yeah, but in saying that too, that super special can literally just like win you the fight.
Yeah, they can turn the match around. Nami, I don't have a 150 either, but I don't see her being better than Big Mom Katakuri, or what's your thoughts?
I think they're pretty like they're pretty close. Like if you don't have Nami, that side team just doesn't work. Like you're just not running that side team at all.
Yeah.
If you don't have Big Mom Katakuri, I think you can definitely still run Driven Powerhouse. It definitely still works.
Wolf. Still.
Exactly. Like you can replace Wolf in there, but like Nami, you can't. And Nami's team is just way better than Big Mom Katakuri's. I would probably say Pika. I'd probably say Pika is more valuable than Big Mom Katakuri.
Pika better than Nami?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
I think the waifu's definitely better than Nami. The waifu's ability to not be forced out is so fucking good. Like, it's so strong. They start with a shield as well.
and shield, yes. So they're very hard to take down. Even with, like, Lulu and, yeah. They're so strong. They survive everything. Like Strength Luffy.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, I will argue, like, Lulu over Kuma, maybe. Other than that, I'm fine.
Yeah, right. I mean, I can definitely say it. Like you said, like if you're building a shooter team, you're running Lulu. If you don't have Lulu, you're not running shooters. So like, I do understand. What, like you stand.
Like shooters, I don't bring Kuma every time.
Well, yeah, like Kuma for me, like he sits on the bench, for my main build.
In the bench, yeah.
But in saying that though, like
he can be front too.
I've seen lots of shooter teams run him in the front successfully.
Yeah, I do it sometimes too, just for the damage.
Yeah.
If you need more damage.
Yeah, he definitely brings damage.
Yeah.
For
sure. And the forced out, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest.
Yeah, same. The top 10.
All right. So
everyone not everyone, but so many have super specials. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Super
5.
specials definitely is a game changer. Like it's definitely something that has changed the landscape of power scaling in PvP. But without them, characters can still flourish. Like Nami can still flourish. Big Mom Katakuri can still flourish. Lulu can still flourish. Nami, these characters can. But like obviously, if you have them maxed out, you are going to just do some wild things. I think the only one that needs it is Roger Eligban. Talking top 10 here. Roger Eligban's the only character up here that needs their level in Reg 5. The others just get significantly
same with Big Mom Katakuri.
I don't think Big Mom Katakuri need their level in Reg 5. They get significantly better. But like... yeah, like they don't need it for the team to be still very, very good.
I agree, but I wouldn't put them top 10 without. Same with Roger. But I like the tier list. Anything else?
Well, I thought we just quickly run through, like, Roger Gaban, like I said, Slash's Free Spirit teams is where they shine the most. Their super special, obviously, just being phenomenal is the real reason they're up here at level in Reg 5.
Yeah.
S-Hawk's still, like, at 150. Everyone's pretty much got him in the Reg expanded. He's still a scary unit. He is product to Special Bind. Like, Special Bind can hurt him. But he's just a great unit.
Stats.
Half stats too. He's just a great unit that can kind of just go in the front too. And now when we're talking this character here being a slasher,
Inting, yeah.
The int slasher sort of characters like Shanks that does the same thing with int slashers, S-Hawk. The buffs S-Hawk gives to Roger Gaban is just fantastic. Big Mom Katakuri, they're just an absolute juggernaut. Defensive demons. The counter is fantastic. The half stats fantastic. The special one's fantastic. Forced out is the big one that I find that really fucks this unit over. Pika, shield, half stats. The shield's probably the most underrated PvP legend in the game. I feel like
so good.
A lot of people just sort of gloss over him. Nami, just again, the damage Nami has is what separates Nami from Nami Karina. And it's so massive. The waifus, I actually pulled waifus on release and got them to 150. And I remember talking to you, I was like, wait till you use this unit. This unit is so cooked, like so ridiculously strong.
Yeah.
They made them free spirit.
I love this unit.
they made them a free spirit booster, which is wild, like absolutely wild. Saves the free spirit team in my opinion. And then obviously just demonic on strength on the int team. Kuma, the best PP legend in the game. Talking just straight PP characters in my opinion. Like he's damage output, he's forced out, his versatility. Again, this bench right here, where if you just go like Kuma, S-Hawk, and Kuzan, like this. Like these three together on a bench, like it's wild. It's absolutely wild what you can do. So, very, very powerful stuff. Then Lulu, I don't think Lulu would be up here if shooters weren't so strong though.
I agree.
Shooters being so strong and so versatile is the real reason. But the fact that they are on every single version of the shooter team, there's no shooter team that doesn't include them. So, yeah, I think...
Yeah, so many ask me, like, what can I build without Lulu? I say nothing.
You just don't. You just don't.
Bother, yeah.
You just don't. Roger Gaban, like, just, yeah, fantastic, fantastic character. If we get more Roger Pirates that are int in the future, like, imagine if this guy was Roger Pirates, like, he'd be so good. And then the beast, the demon, that is Strength Luffy. We don't really need to talk about him anymore because he's a monster. So
he's so scary. I still don't have him 150.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I won't spend posters. Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I'd spend posters to 130.
I have him 130. Yes.
Yeah, nice.
But I don't want to spend 3 more. Man. It's too much.
Yeah, especially with super specials being a thing. But there we go. There's a tier list post One Piece Day celebration. Very, very long video. If you guys got this far into the video, what do you want them to comment in the comment section? Itachi, what word?
It's fine.
No, it's fine. No, I want to see like hashtag meta PvP. But yeah,
hashtag
meta PvP.
Meta PvP. Yeah.
Yeah, so lots and lots of characters to talk about. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Obviously, this is just our personal opinion playing the game. Lots of characters to rank. And obviously, there's some stuff that are probably going to fall through the cracks. So let us know down below. While you're down there, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. As I mentioned, I'm going to have Itachi's channel link down below there too. Make sure to go hit him up with sub. The man puts out a lot of fun, intuitive content. Very different teams and stuff like that. And I really appreciate you being on the channel, my man.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for having me. It's so fun talking.
any time. But most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.